Beautiful. Well, that brings us into NFTs and Saints. Let's talk about Saints of LA.
There we
So
go.
what
Nah.
sparked so what sparked your interest in NFTs and digital art in the first place? Like what brought you into this space?
I will be 100% truthful. Like, I never ever thought that it was digital art. Like, I just was one of those, like, it's a picture, right? It's a
Yeah.
cartoon. uh, and a lot of times it is. It still is. Like, um, and especially like during the bull, like it was just literally BS. Like
Yeah.
anyone could put anything up.
A lot of garbage.
A lot of garbage and a lot of
Oh yeah.
scams and just what it was like it was the NFTs were meme coins. Like they're just done, right?
Yeah.
Gone, right? They'll just pump out. Um, so what brought me in first was people were just making money.
Yeah.
100%. Like that's what brought me in. And so I peeked around. I minted some Astro something on Solana. I think Kaiju Kings was minting around the same time, and I passed on that one. Oops. To mint some dumb thing. And so I went started on Solana. Though I mean I started in crypto before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't really good at that. I think yeah, wasn't good at that. Like I ended up, oh my God, I remember my friend trying to sell me Ethereum for like $30. And I was like, what? Um, so started there. And then because I have followers and, so to speak, influence, I was able to be an influencer, I guess.
Yeah.
And little do they know that like most of my followers are from TV and like they don't even care about Web3. Like sometimes they'll check into my stats and go, sorry, your engagement is you got like 500,000, but your engagement is like two people commented. I'm like, you see, my followers are like old women. But so I was able to like get into some really cool projects and I was able to make money, especially during the bull. Like I was there. And I was taking advantage of my position
Yeah.
as you would. And then the version of, well, not the version of what we have now, and then the bear hit, and like all of the funds dried up, all of the
Oh
easy
yeah.
white lists and all of that stuff gone, like all of the bragging. Because like when I sold like the Karafuru and I went to my wife, I was like, I made $6,000. And she was like,
Yeah. Where is it?
and I was like, this is easy. Came back the next day, I made
It's like
$12,000.
selling bowling alleys, right? Selling bowling alleys, selling
Yeah,
NFTs. This is
exactly.
easy.
That's exactly what happened. And then yeah, that went away real quick because the bear hit. And so then you take a look and you go, okay, so NFTs aren't flying off the shelves. You're not minting even if you have a whitelist. The projects that are doing well are pretty expensive to get into. And so you just kind of watch and then for me, I was so easily, navigating because of the influence I had, and or just the number. I wouldn't even say I had influence, just the
Yeah.
number that I had. But I wasn't paying attention so much because I didn't have to. And so when the bear hits, you, you're not doing well, right? You're not making money, so you pay attention. Then you kind of figure out what's moving the whole system and what really is working and what real communities are and what um, I wouldn't say grinders, but what people in there are talking about, and then you kind of learn a little bit more. So that's what man, this sucks so bad. Sorry. Sounds like I'm about to cry every time. I'm like, oh, and then
Emotional. This is the beginning.
I know, my God, the bear market, it hurts.
That's okay. I cried for like 6 months during the bear market.
Yeah, it's so
It's
tough.
terrible.
But I mean, and then I did Saints in the a little bit no, it was still a pretty bare. This was October last year, September, October last year. That was still pretty ugly. And so originally Saint started off as a meme coin. What's up, Michael Garcia, Sentinel DAO, Project Gojira? These guys are Gojira fam. Like, there's a couple groups that I really just love to interact with. Yeah, and I guess we'll get to them later. But so Saint started off as a meme coin, just because it was meme coin season. Everybody's doing it. And I was like, oh, let's just do it. But at the end of the day, I felt that someone was going to get left with a bag, and someone was going to get hurt, even though everyone knows what a meme coin will do for the most part.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And people understand that when you get into it, that there's a strong chance that you may be holding the bag. But I still didn't want to do that to people, even if they knew that it might happen to them. I didn't want to be the guy who brought that. I just didn't want to have that on my shoulders. And so in like 2 weeks or something, I killed it. I was like, not going to do it. But what happened was we created a really cool meme itself of Patrick Swayze, because the coin was supposed to be called Swayze coin after Patrick Swayze. And so there's like a little still shot, a pixelated still shot of him on Point Break, which went on to be our very first Saint artwork. I'm pretty sure you've seen it floating around. Yeah. And if you go to the Saints, you'll see one. He's this blonde-haired, beautiful man. Yeah, God rest his soul. That's Patrick Swayze, a real true Saint now.
That's cool. And what was the LA part of it? Is that where he's from or something?
Sounded cool, I guess.
It does sound cool.
It does, actually. Yeah.
No, I mean, so I'm from Seattle. Everyone's like, "Are you from LA?" I'm like, mm-mm. So did we? Yeah. So the lore is, we're rebels, we're skaters, we're surfers, we're bikers, and there's only certain places in the world where you can have all three of those.
Yeah,
and
that makes sense.
We made it LA, and that's about it.
That works, man.